you doing, everybody? This is Kurt Henry at the Mortgage Center. We are mortgage brokers, and this is just a behind-the-scenes look at what kind of paperwork is needed for most federally regulated financial institutions if you're getting a mortgage. Now, one caveat to all this is if we're doing a mortgage, say with a B lender or a private lender, not all of this documentation might be required. So just because I'm talking about certain documentation doesn't necessarily mean that that's the case all the time. So just keep that in mind. If you have any kind of case-by-case questions, feel free to give me a call on it. But generally, if you're salaried or if you're guaranteed a certain number of hours a week, then the documents that the lender is typically looking for is a pay stub and an employment letter. And sometimes that's all there is to it if you're on a salary or guaranteed hours. Sometimes they might ask for a T4 from the previous year just to show that you were still working there. But that's pretty much it. Now, if there's commission or overtime income or bonuses that we're trying to use, then they typically allow us to use that with a 2-year average of the income. So if we want to use commission income or overtime income, then as long as you've been making that commission or overtime income for the last 2 years, and we can use a 2-year average of it, then we can use that income as well. Self-employed is kind of case by case. Generally, if you're a sole proprietorship, like a kind of small business type thing, then it's 2 years tax returns, 2 years notice of assessments that they normally ask for. Not to say that we have to use the line 150 of your income. We can sometimes do different things there, but that's generally what they look for. If you're incorporated, they normally want to see the financial statements of the company as well. And if you're on pension income, we can use pension income, and generally for pension income, they want to see your year-end stub showing how much pension income you got, along with a few months' bank statements to show the pension going into your bank account over the last few months. One thing I didn't put on here actually is part-time. So if somebody's part-time, if they have part-time employment, then generally for that they want to see a recent pay stub and an employment letter. And also if it's fluctuating hours, then they want to typically see a 2-year average of that income. If it's guaranteed a certain number of hours a week, say 20 hours a week or something, then they don't always need that 2-year average. So, but that's only if it's guaranteed hours. So if you have any questions on any of that, feel free to give us a call. Phone number is 905-436-8010. Thanks, and have a great day.